Alright, it's time to play the Gambling
Let's
Gauntlets.
go gambling!
Very begrudgingly, the first level is not Casino of Envy. So already, I think I can tell... Oh, wow. Okay, that is a cool transition. Are all of those different, like, randomized areas? Oh god, there's a lot happening already. Aw, man. Alright, I like how at the beginning you can actually see, like, all of the creatures, like, holding the gameplay. And then all of the colors on the top represent, like, the game mode for the randomized section. That is really cool. So already I can see, like, this level used the random trigger. At least in, like, a visually kind of interesting way. We'll see how different the transition looks. Yeah, I think I got something different this time. Yeah, this is totally different. How many different sections are there? This is a lot. It's even, like, different gameplay. It's a different game mode. This one's a lot easier than the last one. Jeez, that was a very long cutscene. I don't know if that was all necessary. Oh god. It's actually just shapes and beats. What's the gameplay in this part? Okay. Yeah, the swing bug still is not fixed, by the way. It's 2.2081. Oh, wow. Oh, I love how that exploded at the end with the song. That was really cool. Pretty fun level right out of the gate. I just don't understand why the cutscenes needed to be so long. But that seems to use the random trigger pretty well. It's just so many different sections, actually. I really hope not every level is like that, because we're already at 8 stars. Oh, I love how the orb was, like, flickering, like, yellow and green to show, like, that's one of the random things. Immediately, I really appreciate these levels, like, making it clear, like, what parts are randomized. I like how the gameplay in this level is very reactionary, too, with the orbs. Because in some cases you would have to hit the orbs, but in others you don't. So it feels like, even if I get, like, a different random option, it still feels like learning the same level, if that makes sense. Oh, ooh. That robot animation was pretty neat. Please don't be the worst part of the level. Okay. How is it that I beat that on my first attempt, but not the first level? That honestly felt kind of easier. Well, nah, that didn't feel easier. Alright, level 3, I changed icons. DLL, another From song for level 3. That is so nice. So we got new icons. Unfortunately, I don't have the right cube because I forgot to get it during the GD Awards. I really like the transitions of, like, the icon changing the game mode. But I really don't like that this entire section is just, like, straight flying, pretty much. The theme is really nice, though. Like, I think the crypt level that I forgot the name of already had a really cool theme, even if it wasn't like necessarily random theme. I don't know, the computer theme just really fits like the random aesthetic though, I don't know. So I did forget the first one, please do not kill me for it. I forgot the first like save block thing. I think I'm fine though. Yeah, I'm fine, okay. Man, that was a cool level. I feel like with this level, it's a little bit hard. It might be a little harder to tell what's actually random in it, just because everything moves so quickly. I think that was fun, though. I actually thought that said bussin' for a second. I was getting frickin' NCS flashbacks. Oh, you're shooting the enemies with these. That's so awesome. Okay, that is gameplay. Oh, a chainsaw now.
Die! Bruh.
Dude! I don't know, with this level so far, I'm kind of wishing that it wasn't random. Like, the fact that you can actually pick up, like, a chainsaw, that is so cool. Like, I wish this level was all about, like, going through different weapons, you know? Man, those frickin' like orb chains where you're like shooting like while you're going for the orbs, those feel a little bit more awkward than I wish they did. Alright, last level of the first gauntlet, the random verse, and already there is no need for this to have 9 songs. That's a little ridiculous. But let's throw caution to the wind and give it a try. I'm already getting the impression that this is gonna be another level that I wish I could just, like, choose which way I want to go, or I could just see all of it in one go. Man, there's, like, you see, like, there's cool stuff happening on the top and the bottom. Although, I guess for a level as, like, I guess with this level being more difficult, it is kind of nice to have, like, some of the sections earlier on be kind of different. So I'm not just playing the same thing over and over again. I guess it is one thing I'm not appreciating enough about the random levels. Oh, I'm supposed to go up. Ugh. Yeah, there's a little bit of a sense of intrigue and like, which way am I gonna go?
Bye-bye!
What the hell? Oh boy. Why was Death Moon there? Metamorphosis? Jeez, these transitions though. Stop right now, there's an order! Nah, lol, try to get me! Oh, I won? Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, that was a pretty fun level. It's just... It's one where I feel like I don't think I've got, like, everything out of it, so it just makes it kind of hard to talk about it, and that's what's kind of disappointing about these these particular levels so far. Like, Crypt of Crandon and DLL feel like levels where, like... I feel like I got everything out of these levels, because the gameplay changes are kind of, like... They don't change too much about the level, but they do change the level enough to make it interesting and to make, like, the randomization feel worth it. Like, Dimension Break, Busted, and Randomverse, I missed, like, entire parts, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's see how much this changes in the Chance Gauntlet. Immediately, we're starting with another 8-star level. How are all of these levels 8 stars and 9 stars? Do you people not believe in easier difficulties? This is a really good song, by the way. I love this song. Oh, I can't touch that. Come on, that looks like ground. That looks like a ceiling. You can't tell me it doesn't. I like how that section was basically like the Polar Guy's ship. But, like, actually randomized. I also think it's kind of interesting how the level seems to know where to put the green arrow indicators. Like, there aren't any arrow indicators that are pointing at, like, the wall. Oh, this is the kind of random gameplay I was not looking forward to. Gameplay where, like, you just... Like, there's no shot of sight reading it, ever. Oh god, ugh. It doesn't feel good. It feels very... I hate that ball part, I'm sorry. I don't know, I just hate, like, having a rhythm and then the level's like, alright, now you have to arbitrarily not tap a second time. See, like, what is this? What? That was cool. I had no idea what to do there. And then finally, like, this part I can at least, like, tell what's happening and where to go. But at the same time, this part is, like, just clearly the least interesting in, like, the whole level. I do like this part a little more. You're kidding me.
Nope.
That is... Why are you down there? Oh god, it's the... Where am I going? I didn't know where I was gonna come out! This first section is terrible. I honestly absolutely hate this first section. Just like, I'm almost dying several times still, even though I've played that like 6 times. Like, there's nothing to figure out in those cube parts because they're sight reading challenges and those freaking arrows keep flashing the wrong way. Oh god, what was that? The camera moved! And I couldn't see that the one in front of me closed. Oh shit. I'm crying, wait. Why am I crying? Okay, so I'm supposed to let go of the... I'm supposed to let go after I go into the portal. I'm supposed to let go after I go into the portal. I'm glad I understand that now. Okay. In the future, gameplay will be randomly generated. Okay, my face is really hot right now and I'm seeing red. I think I need to lay down for a second. Okay, next level, Fukashigi.
Bruh.
Or Fukashigi. I think it's a little weird that there's like a click at this time thing. When like you can see the orbs just fine, honestly, in my opinion. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's dual. That is so cool. Oh yes, I kind of I want to play this again. The frickin' like advertisements in the background too. It's kind of silly. Yeah, here's another computer theme level. This one has like a lot of chaos in it though. This transition is so cool. It randomizes your game mode, double swing. And you can completely see what you're doing there because of the arrows. That was cool, the zoom out. Oh, shit. Free. Okay, yeah. Oh, I got a coin for that? It wasn't really guessing, it was just like counting how many in the ones place there were. That's how I did the frickin' math quiz in Steeple of Treacherous Toxins. Dude, this is like 3D sections. I'm so glad people are doing 3D sections in levels now. They look so good every time. Oh my god, this is so cool. Ah! Okay, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was my favorite level so far. I don't even need to think about it. This is my favorite level so far. Oh, it even tells you everything that's randomized. That is so cool. And because the music is so well utilized in this level, it feels really fun to play every single time, even though it's so simple and so easily telegraphed. There's an epilepsy warning. And I died immediately, alright. Okay, well I keep almost clicking the Ultra Lorito mode because I keep thinking I have to jump there. It's a lot more peaceful than I was expecting. I was expecting, like, shit to hit the fan already. The beginning was so anxious. Okay, that was my fault. Something about the gameplay in this section feels like a little awkward and uncomfortable, but in a way that I like. It fills me with this, like, kind of sense of dread of, like, what is gonna happen later in the second half of this level. See, that literally spawned on top of me. Let's play the random gauntlet I said I was gonna do today. I was gonna work today, and then it snowed, and then I was like, okay, I have time to play the random gauntlet today, that'll be fun. But every single level needs to be 15 years long, and have its hardest parts at the very end. Oh my god! Why? I've been playing this level for an hour! Get me out of here! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I have 2 fucking levels to go after this. Okay, I'm fine again. I'm fine again. Another From song. This is exactly what I needed to cheer me up. It's not an XL level. What the hell? A 2-player level? Oh god. That's a first. See, this is another level that seems like it'll have like a consistent pattern to it. Like, you just have to get used to like the... You just have to like get a handle on like what the telegraphs in the level are. Oh. I was just blind that timed. You see, it didn't even have you do the upside down one for that long. Oh, that's so cool. You have to stay in the middle. These are such simple inputs, but I love how they interact with the level. Like the frickin' like pulses. Yeah! That was fun! This was so much more fun. It was 5 minutes. Like, even, like, when I saw the friggin', like, dual ship, I was really worried, but it turns out there's, like, you don't have to do much in that part at all. It's a very quick part. Let's get to the last level. Project Nova Form is also a friggin' 2-player level. Huh? Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Why do these need to be so complicated? Oh my god. There's a whole prologue in this level? Oh man, this is a lot. Oh, Wake goes through the ship? Oh man. I'm honestly liking this. It just kinda sucks that it's like... certain things kill you instantly. Ah, like that. Ow. Also, I don't know, I kind of appreciated how much more simple the controls in Busted were. Like, you don't have to do, like, 2-player stuff. I do like that the randomness feels like it's doing something, though. That was fun. That does remind me of that one like Space Gauntlet level that didn't get in. I didn't play it in the video, but it was Galacticus. It's not like it's hard to do the parrying. All of my deaths were to the regular gameplay and not the actual like parrying, and there are huge tells before every single one. So I don't know. Also, the amount of freaking reading I had to do at the start filled me with like so much anxiety, making me think this level was so much more complicated than it actually was. Let's just see what I get from this. What is this? Oh, this is the sticky note one. What is this ball? Why are these icons so weird? Alright, well the Random Gauntlet contest was a fun little experiment. Hope we don't get anything like it again.
Bye-bye.